Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to another video. Today, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be reviewing protein bars. So, protein bars. They are a bit of a tricky topic because to some people they are some of the best things you can buy, and to others they wouldn't even go near them. So today what I want to cover is the pros and cons to protein bars and my personal opinion. So I would say that a definite pro to these protein bars is, well, it's in part of the name. It's the amount of protein that you get out of these bars. So this one, for instance, is 22 grams of protein. It will definitely help towards people who are bodybuilding, or even if you're tracking your macronutrients and you can't quite hit the protein mark that you want to, one of these bars will definitely help you. Another good thing is that this bar especially, you've got to be careful because different brands have different amounts of macronutrients, but this bar only has 0.6 grams of sugars, which, you know, sugars are mainly not very good for you. You should try and avoid having a lot of sugar if you can. Obviously you need a little bit of sugar in your diet to, you know, survive. With this being only 0.6 grams of sugar, it is very good. From the nutritional value on this bar, it has 8.5 grams of fat and 13.6 grams of carbs. Overall, this is a very good bar nutritionally. For me, at least, these protein bars, which are like dark chocolate mint, or I think there's like Chaos Caramel or something like that, they help me to not eat anything like chocolate or crisps or any crappy foods like that, which is a very good way of, you know, cutting back on the negative macronutrients in your diet if you incorporate one of these bars instead of like a chocolate bar. There are some negatives to having the protein bar. One of them being it's very high in calories. Okay, the amount of calories that you get in a protein bar can range from anything. So this bar right here, this one, is about 214 calories, which is a good amount for a protein bar. That is about the amount that you want. Anything over 250, 300 calories, that's pushing it. You know, the amount of calories in those bars, I would say, aren't worth it. So if you're going to get a protein bar, then get something like this. Another negative is that most protein bars, okay, some of them will have a hell of a lot of sugar. So there was this one that was called NutriFirst or something like that, and it had 20 grams of protein. I had just over that amount in carbs, but it had 14 grams of sugar. Those sorts of products you want to stay away from. Those are sort of like the more cheap protein bars, which, you know, if you are on a budget, then yeah, you go for those. But if you can put aside that little bit extra for the better nutritional valued protein bars, then I would recommend it highly. Another negative for these protein bars is that they can be ridiculously expensive, ranging from about £1.50 per bar to about £3 per bar. And if you're having a protein bar every day, that adds up a lot. Say if you're spending £2 on a protein bar each day, you know, 1 week that would be £14. 1 month, that would be what, £56? Don't get me wrong, these protein bars can be very good for people who are working out in the gym and they need more protein because they don't get enough protein in their diet, but the price of them is beyond ridiculous. The final negative that I have to say is that it's a processed food. So in my last video I was talking about how whole foods are much better than having processed foods because your body can digest them a lot easier. With this being a processed food, it gets very difficult for your body to digest it, and sometimes it can take a lot longer for your body to digest it. Just looking at the ingredients list here, there's easily about 10 to 20 different ingredients in this protein bar, and even though that is not ideal, it still can be useful for some people. My opinion on protein bars like this, Grenade Carb Killer, I would say that out of the protein bars that I've had, the Grenade Carb Killer series is by far the best in the taste and the nutritional value. My personal opinion is that if you can live without protein bars, then do it. If you can, then do it. But if you're like me, where I can only get a certain amount of protein in my diet each day, and I need to get more, or if I need to have one of these bars to substitute having, say, a bit of chocolate, then I would say they are very useful in that regard. But if you can instead have more protein, like lean meats or something like that, lean meats or more plant protein or anything like that, then that would be better than having a protein bar. If you're bodybuilding, that's another question, which I'll probably go on to when I actually start bodybuilding, but I'm still in the cutting phase of my diet. So I hope that video was helpful. If you like that video, then like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.